Okay, year 2015, day 4, the ideal stocking stuffer. Santa needs help mining some Advent coins, very similar to Bitcoins, to use as gifts for all the economically forward-thinking little girls and boys. To do this, he needs to find MD5 hashes, which in hexadecimal start with at least 5 zeros. The input to the MD5 hash is some secret key, your puzzle input given below, followed by a number in decimal. To mine Advent coins, you must find Santa the lowest positive number, no leading zeros, that produces such a hash. For example, if your secret key is ABCDEF, the answer is 609043, because the MD5 hash of ABCDEF 609043 starts with 5 zeros, and it is the lowest such number to do so. If your secret key is PQRSTUV, the lowest number it combines with to make an MD5 hash, starting with 5 zeros, is 1048970. That is the MD5 hash of PQRSTUV 1048970. Right, so we need to do some hashing then. And we've got our puzzle input as IWR UPQV QB. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to add a package this time. I'm going to use a package in this one, the MD5 hash package. So we just need to go to cargo add, and we're going to add MD5 hash, MD-5, which is the hashing library. So we've got that installing there. And all we need to do is we're going to import the string. Let's copy across the tests. So ABCDEF, and we will want 609043. We'll copy that across, and we'll copy a new test B for PQRSTUV. So I'll copy that across, and the result for this one. Okay, so those are the two tests. Right, so we'll need to import the string, which we've got, and we want to create a hasher. So we're going to use the MD5 hash library. We're going to create the MD5 hasher. So let hasher equals MD5, MD5, that's it, MD5 new. So a new hashing instance. So that's associated. Oh, right, yeah. So we need to import the core the module. So let's put that there, and we'll then use MD5 hash. We need to import core and MD5, and we should be able to then do digest. Sorry, we need to import the digest trait. There we go. So now we've got the core wrapper there, MD5 core. So we now have our hasher, and we want to then iterate with the input string, appending the index until we reach an index where we get to 5 zeros in the hash value. So let's do a for loop for I in 0 ... let's do an incredibly high number, 999. We could do this as a for loop, but I thought with a while loop, or just an open loop, and break when we find a 5 hash, but at least this one will exit if we never find one. So we need to now do is let's define our secret. We'll call this, and that's going to be we're going to use the format command, and we're going to format with our input string and our index that we're incrementing, so I. So that's going to be then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. And we're going to feed that to the hasher. So hasher dot update. Oops. Hasher dot update. The string secret. Sorry. There we go. Oh, and we need to make that mutable. So just do that because, of course, we're going to be updating it. So that's okay. Then we need to do let the result. So now we want to finalize that hash, to actually compute the hash. The hash finalize, and we will reset it as well, so we can then reuse it in every loop. So we're not having to redefine the hash every time, or the hasher. So we can reuse that. And we now need to retrieve the hash. So we finalized it. So let hash equals, let's format the hash, and it wants it in hexadecimal, which I believe is the default. If we format it in the :x command, we'll format the result. And then we need to, bear with me, what's these? Oh, it's imported another digest at the top. We don't need those. There we go, that'll fix that. So let hash string, and now we need to do is check if that hash, so if hash starts with the pattern of 5 zeros. If so, let's print the hash just so we can see what it is. We can return I. Actually, yeah, and we can return that as our value, or if not, we'll return 0 at the end as well. So that will be it. I think that's all we need to do. So let's test that against our test code. So cargo test. Just let it compile. Okay, so now it'll take a bit of time to find those hashes. It's computing each one up there, and they've all returned okay. So we have got 609043, 104890. So let's feed it the one that we'd like. So we need to copy our input to our puzzle file, paste that in, get that up to the top, and let's get back to here. So we can go cargo run, and there we go. So this is the hash that we've computed, which has the 5 zeros at the beginning, and it's at index 4343597. So we just copy that across, paste that in. Oh, and it's not the right answer. Curious. Right. Let's return to day 4 and see what we've got. What have we done? Ah, I know what's happened here. Yeah, what we want to make sure we do is input.trim. Let's put that there. We could trim it up in the main because it's probably carried forward the return character in the puzzle.txt. So when I save it, Z automatically puts a return character there. So we just need to trim that because that will actually get counted in the hashing function. So if we run this again, so cargo run, we should then compute a new hash. There we go. Let's copy that across. There we go, and that's the right answer. So yep, just be wary of that, of return characters, trim the strings before you do any of the hashing. So that's all good. Now we're on to part 2. I'll see you in the next one.